At just 18, Emily never imagined her life would take such a turn. Her parents, struggling to make ends meet, struck an agreement with a widowed rancher in town. Thomas, a man in his mid-30s with 3 children, had recently lost his wife and needed help raising them and managing his vast ranch. In exchange, Emily would gain security and a home. Though still a virgin and inexperienced in both marriage and motherhood, she was given to Thomas as his new bride. On the day she arrived at the ranch, the stares from townsfolk were sharp and full of gossip. Too young, they whispered, too naive. Emily, heart-pounding, stepped into the unknown, her future uncertain and her role undefined. The first days were overwhelming. The ranch was large, alive with the sounds of cattle, horses, and hard-working ranch hands. Thomas remained distant, a man of few words, his grief still raw. His children, 2 boys and a little girl, stared at Emily with suspicion. They missed their mother, and the idea of someone new taking her place was unbearable. Emily felt their coldness but refused to give up. She rose early, learned the rhythms of ranch life, and did her best to cook, clean, and tend to the children. Though she struggled, her quiet determination slowly began to chip away at the walls around their hearts. One evening, Emily found the youngest child, Lily, crying by the barn. She knelt beside her, offering comfort with soft words and a gentle embrace. That night marked a turning point. Lily began seeking her out, and soon the boys followed. Bit by bit, Emily's patience and kindness began to mend the broken family. Thomas noticed the change but remained cautious, keeping an emotional distance. Emily, too, was uncertain of her feelings. She respected Thomas but feared her place in his life was merely a duty. Yet, as days turned into weeks, she saw glimpses of warmth in his eyes, silent gratitude that spoke louder than words. One fateful night, a violent storm tore through the valley. Fences broke, animals scattered, and the children were terrified. Emily worked tirelessly beside Thomas, braving the wind and rain to help secure the ranch. In the chaos, she slipped and nearly fell, but Thomas caught her just in time. For the first time, his mask of distance fell away. "You've given us more than I ever asked for," he admitted, his voice breaking with emotion. Emily realized then that his heart was not as unreachable as she thought. The storm had tested them, but it also revealed the quiet bond growing between them. As the ranch healed from the storm, so too did Thomas's family. The children no longer looked at Emily as an outsider, they called her Mama, with genuine affection. Thomas, once weighed down by grief, found himself drawn to the young woman who had breathed life back into his home. Their marriage, once an arrangement, had grown into something real. Emily discovered strength she didn't know she had, while Thomas learned that love could come again, even after loss. The townsfolk who once gossiped now looked on in awe. What began as a union of necessity had blossomed into a family forged by courage, compassion, and unexpected love.